the next topic is HCQL. Hibernate criteria query language. Okay, this is another query language, but through the HCQL we can perform, we can fetch the record from the database, we can insert the record in the database, means we can perform all operation through the HQL. HQL provided the different types, all like just as SQL, we can write any types of queries to the HQL. But in HCQL, only for criteria, means if you want to fetch the record from the database table, so you can specify different types of condition you can apply, okay, through the HCQL. So it's only developed by, it's designed for only for fetching the record on different criteria. Okay, so for this purpose we have a interface name is criteria. Okay, so we use criteria at the place of query. It is same as HCQL, but here we use criteria interface at the place of query interface. Okay, and the working is similar to HQL, no problem. Here we also use class name at the place of table. Okay, so one by one we are going to create the examples. So I think July, yes, it's okay. But to the HCQL we cannot perform. We cannot insert the record, we cannot update the record, we cannot delete the record. Okay, but we can only fetch the record from the database on the different criteria, on different condition as per our requirement. We can specify it and we can fetch the record. So if any interviewer asked you, please, what are the difference between HCQL and HQL? So through the HQL, you can perform all types of operation. Any type of queries you can write it. We can insert, we can delete, we can update, we can fetch the record. We can perform any types of operation. But HCQL only for fetching the record on the different condition, different criteria. Okay, it's only we cannot perform insertion, deletion, updation to the HCQL. It's only for fetching the record. Must be remember this. That is the difference between HCQL and HQL. Okay, now I'm going to create a copy of this example. It is a Hiber H1. Because we have already this project, so I am not going to create a new project. So we can create a copy of this project. Okay, and this is a main, and now I'm going to remove the, okay, now we are going to create, okay, so 1 minute. Now we are going to open SQL also. Connect. Select star from Irish lib. Okay, and we can also use, no, in this example Irish web is exist. Okay, so suppose we want to fetch the all record from the database through the HCQL, in HCQL. Okay, so for this purpose we will declare here criteria session. Suppose you want to fetch the record from the database, all record from the database. Okay, so we use here, in last example we use create query. Okay, create query, but here we will use create criteria. Okay, and here in query we declare here from class name like library. Okay, but here we will use only simply we declare the class name like library dot class. Okay, and here we have need to import this interface. Okay, now if you want to fetch the record from the database in list form, so here you use list library list is equal to c dot list. Okay, it will return the list of all records of library. After that we can show here library information. So it's similar to query. I think syntax is also very similar to a query. Here I am using criteria, and this is also interface at the place of query. So query c is equal to, yeah, this is a reference of criteria. Session dot create criteria, at the place of create query we are using here create criteria, and here specify the class name. Okay, after that list dot list, it will return the all record in list form. Okay, now we want to show this, so easily we can use for our iterator, you can use anyone. Here I am going to use for L1 colon list, and after that we can print it like book ID plus L1 dot L1 get book ID, same as we can print book name plus L2 dot L1 dot get book name and writer L1 dot get writer. After that now you can execute it, and after that you want to close the session. So here session dot close, save this file. Okay, these are all records of your library. Okay, simply just like list. If you want to show in different way, it is also possible here, like here name is book ID, we can show in column wise, like book name we can also show it in this format. And here this. Okay, book ID plus backslash t plus book name. Okay, after that again we use plus and backslash t plus L1 dot writer. Okay, control S. Now I'm going to show this. So you can display the record in different format as per your need. You can see this. Writer, Shiva. It's very okay. No problem. We can set it. Okay, and we can remove this one. Okay, only for formatting I'm using this, so you can record in different way only. Okay, book ID, book name and writer name. Okay, so here we are fetching the record through the criteria interface. Okay, we can also perform another operation. Here we are fetching the record, all records from the database, but suppose we want to okay, and now here okay, okay, so now I'm going to another method. Like suppose we want to only show the range, just like HCQL. So here, okay, again we can use this, and after that c dot set first result. Suppose we want to show from 2, and c dot set max result, suppose 2. Okay, after that we want to fetch the list. Okay, now again I'm going to execute it. Second say only 2 records. Okay, 105 or 103, only 2 records from second position. Okay, so as you need you can use it. And suppose you want to specify a condition, like suppose here Suppose we want to specify a condition. On the basis of condition, we want to fetch the record. So for this purpose, we are going to remove this. So here, suppose we want to apply a condition. So here, C dot add. Okay, here we have another interface, restrictions dot. Here you can specify like equal or greater, equal or less, just like. Okay, so suppose here we are going to use greater or equal. Okay, and here, sorry, this. Okay, and after that, I'm going to specify the condition. So suppose condition is I want to apply on the condition on imply ID. So here apply, sorry, apply, no, there is a book ID, book ID, and here I want to specify a book ID like 1 0 1 2 3. Okay, or 1 1 2 2. Okay, suppose. Okay, greater than this. Now I'm going to execute it. Okay, 1 2 3 is greater than 1 2 2, and 150 is also greater than 1 2 2. So you can specify a condition and you can fetch the record from the database. Okay, it's okay. Hello, anyone there? It's okay, I think. Easy. Is it same as your HQL? Okay, next I'm going to create again. So here I'm going to remove this. Suppose C dot add order. Here you can see the option is add order. You want to add the record in order wise. So here use order dot. Suppose you want to show in ascending order, so you use ASC. If you want to descending order, so DESC you will use. Okay, ascending order, and then you can specify the property name. So property name, like suppose we want to arrange the record on the basis of book name. Okay, no, it's okay. Okay, so book name. Okay, after that, again create a list, and I'm going to try to execute it. Okay, so name and see, letter C, you can read. So on the basis of ascending order, on the basis of book name, it arrange the record in ascending order. Okay, same as must be know that actually these are the part of Hibernate, so must be know this. But I think you can perform. You have another a very easy way to access the values. Okay, so here I'm going to, okay, so here criteria. After that I'm going to another way, like suppose we want to show only the uh, one or two column only. So for this purpose, c dot set, sorry, dot set projection. Okay, after that dot property, projection dot property, and specify the property name. Like suppose I want to show only the writer. Okay, so we can specify here writer. Okay, it will show it only the writer name. So I'm going to execute it, but here I'm showing the all, you can see here. Now I'm going to execute it. Cannot be cost model. Okay, actually that is a string. Okay, and here I'm trying to cast here. So first of all I'm going to make it as a, okay, after that, because here writer is a string, it have only the string. So for this purpose we use here, we can here writer's name, writer's name. Okay, after that writer names are in string format. So here we use string x colon list. After that I'm going to print it, name is x. Sorry, this is a library, so here we have need to string and list. Okay, now I'm going to execute it. So we have criteria have some classes interfaces for the fetch the record from the database. Okay, so you can use it. This is not a mandatory to use HCQL and HQL. You can fetch the record very in HQL. Sorry, HQL. So the HQL, and after that you have need only print a book name, writer name. So you can only print here only the writer name. It will show only the writer name. Okay, but in HCQL provide us a method. If you want to show only one column or multiple column, so you can specify here, like here projection dot property. If you want to show multiple columns, so for this purpose you can use group property, and you can specify the property name. It will show this. So here set projection dot property, you specify the property name. It will show the all records of this property. Okay, so but only one difference that we use criteria at the place of query, and after that suppose we want to all fetch the all records, so we use list. It will return the list of all records. If you want to start from second position and set the maximum number of records, you can specify here. It will show the that number of records. Okay, here you can specify, suppose you want to specify condition like greater than, less than, equal that. So here you use greater than for GT, less than for LT. Specify the your property name and the value. According to this, it will show the records. If you want to show only the all records of the particular field, so you can use projection and you can use it. Okay, so these are the some examples of your HCQL. Okay, so as per your need you can use, you can also work through the HCQL, no problem, you can use it. But uh, HCQL only developed for, only designed for fetching the record from the database as per your need. Okay, but you have only other option also. You can use query, you can use create query and fetch the all record, and after that you can specify the condition. Okay, but here for projection and restriction there are multiple interfaces. According to you can use these restriction and projection and other interfaces, and you can fetch the record as per your requirement, as per your need. Okay. Hello. It's okay. Any doubt, any queries? Jones, Jones, Gayatri, Ranjit, Vaishnavi. Any doubt, any queries? No, sir. Okay. So now I'm going to share this example. Please check it. And if you have any doubt, any queries, you can share me. So I'm going to. Okay, HCQL. Please check it. If you have any doubt, any queries, please share me.